Hi, Shamar. Thank you so much for joining us. The outfit, absolutely amazing. Just describe to me, though, what is it like going down this carpet, red carpet we're calling it, but the green carpet in a place like Lambeau Field?
You know, it's crazy. You know, it's everything I expected and more.
For you, what do you think is important for people to know about your journey to get to this point?
It wasn't all peaches and roses, man. I had to work hard to get here. People say it's just all natural talent, but I feel like if God gave you the talent but you don't apply yourself, talent's gonna be wasted.
One last thing for you. We got a bucket of questions right here. Can you grab in and see what you get? If you can do it, there we go. All right, you gotta read what the question is and then your answer.
Video games or board games? Video games. Fun fact, when I came back from the combine, I haven't touched my game since the season started. I played 2K for 24 hours straight.
What?
It was very bad.
No bathroom breaks?
Oh, of course, bathroom breaks. I mean, I had to wash up a little bit.
Okay, so 2K is the game then?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Shamar, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. How cool is it just being here and watching your son get to experience this?
I mean, at the end of the day, we knew we would be here. We just didn't know how we would get here, but we knew we would be here. Putting the hard work, the dedication, sacrifices on both of our parts, you know, and so you know, we knew we would be here. So it feels natural, feels home.
How crazy is it to think back to when he was just a young kid starting the sport to now being so close to seeing his NFL dreams come true?
I mean, he was always an active kid. You know, he was always active, running around. I mean, the thing about him is that you kind of knew he was destined for greatness. You know, just from his attitude and the way he carried himself, and I mean the way he was raised. You know, mom did a great job with him. Grandma, who's not here at the moment, she did a great job with him. You know, everybody put together, and I mean that's the fruits of our labor. You know, he turned out to be a stand-up young man.
What's something about him that you think is important for people to know that maybe they don't know about him? Come on, Mom, we gotta get you today. That's your baby.
He's passionate about everything he does. You know, it's a double-edged sword because he's very hard on himself. He's a perfectionist. He wants to make sure that it's right. He wants to make sure that everybody's happy. And, you know, that's what makes him the great player, the great teammate that he is.
Thank you guys so much for your time, and just congratulations on being here, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
No problem.
Thank you, appreciate it. You got to pick out of the bucket, and we got to have you read the question and then give us what your answer is.
What is the most nervous you've ever been? Taking a math test in middle school when I forgot we had a math test. Like, I thought it was the next week, and I was like, oh man, like, I don't know if I'm gonna pass, but I ended up passing, so I'm all good.
I was gonna say, I know you're here. Hey, explain to us just how crazy is this that you're walking the red carpet, a green carpet, inside of Lambeau? Like, how crazy is it to be inside Lambeau Field?
It's truly a blessing, you know, to be inside of a venue that's so historic and just has so much history here. To be a part of something that's gonna go down in history is really cool. So I'm just very blessed to be here.
You're so close to your NFL dreams coming true. Like, is it really starting to sink in?
Yes, it is. It is. Like, step by step, I'm like, man, I'm one step closer to being an NFL player, literally.
And your outfit looks great. Family here with you as well?
Thank you. Yes, this is my parents right here.
I love that. They smiles on their faces. They got to be so proud. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Of course. Thank you. You have a good one.
I got one Penn Stater. You got to talk to the Penn Stater,
For sure.
right? From Happy Valley to Green Bay, how crazy is it to be here right now?
It's been a hell of a journey. I'm just blessed to be here.
Yeah. For you, what are the emotions like as you're walking down this green carpet, knowing how close you are to having your NFL dreams come true?
It's definitely surreal just being here with my family. I'm just really blessed. Just want to celebrate this moment.
For you, is it starting to sink in and starting to feel real?
A little bit, but once I hear my name call, I feel like that's when the emotions just going to overtake me.
I know that guys, when they see the commissioner, some people are like, do we do the handshake? Do we do the dab? Do we do the hug? Do you know yet how you're going to greet the commissioner?
But we got a handshake plan. We're going to see if he remembers it, so we'll see.
When did you guys come up with that?
We had a little meeting earlier.
Earlier, okay. Abdul, it's just, what is something you think that is so important for people to know about your journey and getting to this point?
Just probably how hard I worked, all the sacrifices I made. I just got great people around me, supportive people who love me, and just going to bring that to whatever city I go to.
Last thing for you is I got a bucket of questions here. I'm gonna have you grab one, and then can you read it for us?
I'll mix it up a little bit more.
Yeah, you wanna mix it up more? Have at it. And then go ahead and read it out loud, and then just give us your answer.
If you had 25 hours in a day, what would you do with that extra hour? I would say play the game. I'm a big gamer, so.
Video games?
For sure.
Okay, what video game you playing?
My main game right now is probably Star Wars, but I can play it all. Call of Duty, 2K, Madden, doesn't really matter.
Well, Abdul, thank you so much. Congratulations.
How much of a dream is it to be here tonight on the green carpet at Lambeau Field?
One of my biggest dreams. I've always watched this since I was a young kid, so it's an amazing opportunity to be here.
Who are you wearing and what is the inspiration behind your outfit?
Yeah, so Brian Alexander, bespoke custom suit. And the inspiration is just to be different, just stand out, and, from the rest.
Ashton, are you excited to come into the league at this time? Running backs have been devalued. Then so many guys like Saquon and here in Green Bay, Josh Jacobs, switch cities to much fanfare. Do you think the resurgence of the running back is alive and well?
It's definitely here, and I hope we continue to, gain more of a level of respect for the running back. And obviously Saquon did great things, but just the position as a whole, football's been built on running the football, right? So I don't think we can ever get away from that. So I am coming in at a great time for sure.
Ashton, I think you're the first person I've ever seen wear bedazzled Crocs on a red carpet. Can you walk us through that decision?
Yeah, I think I just try to be different and, also comfortable at the same time. So I think it worked out well.
How are your nerves right now?
Just a little bit. I'm really chilling right now, but I think once we get in the green room, the tensions might arise a little bit. Yeah.
The second you turn away, those kids are going to start screaming. You ready for this kind of pressure from whatever fan base you're going to?
Yeah, I had that pressure on me at Boise State, from an early age, and as soon as I came in to play as a true freshman, and then obviously this year, everybody knew I was going to get the ball every game. So I've been saying it a lot, but I think pressure is a privilege, so I'm thankful for it.
What's your message to the league upon hearing your name called in this year's draft?
Man, they're getting a great person who's going to give a lot back to the game and the community.
What do you think of this green carpet? Something very different, obviously. What's it like to be inside of Lambeau Field?
It's dope, man. I can see why people love this place so much. I can tell it's great energy on game day, but also just this experience, to be on the field is dope. I heard you can't walk on the field unless it's game day. So
people try to sell the grass from the stadium.
Yeah, it's a pretty special place, so it makes sense.
Would you like to score a few touchdowns here?
You said what?
Would you like to score a couple touchdowns in this stadium?
Yeah, I think so. Whether it's with the green and yellow on me, or an opposing team's color.
What is the first thing you're going to buy?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ashton. Well, you're a Monroe native. I heard that you model your game after another Monroe native in Andrew Whitworth. I'm just curious, have you ever had the chance to meet him?
I do. We text. I've been able to pick his brain, not only about this process, but in college too. He's been somebody that I look up to since a young age. So yes, ma'am, we have.
With Lambeau Field just being so iconic, what does it mean to kind of start your NFL draft here in such an iconic stadium?
Yeah, no doubt. I think whenever you think of football and you ask a random fan to name 5 stadiums, Lambeau's on that list. So a lot of history here. So for me to be able to be here, be one of the guys that's here, and be able to walk across that stage tonight is going to mean everything to me.
How are your nerves, your emotions right now ahead of this big night for you?
Yeah, I'm fine right now. I'm really just excited to see where I'm going, where I'm going to be living, go meet my new teammates and my new coaches.
Who's the inspiration behind your outfit?
Me.
Did you do the green because of Green Bay? Was that a must?
Honestly, no. I just saw the green and I liked it, but it was a nice touch.
I heard when you were younger you wanted to play running back because you said O-line was boring.
I did play running back.
Now you're an offensive lineman,
no
about
doubt.
to go to the NFL. How cool is it, your entire journey amounting to what will be a great day today?
Yeah, it's special. Whenever I got told that I was playing offensive line, I wasn't too happy. But after a few games at it, you just burying people in the dirt. It's pretty fun. So for me to be able to be here is awesome.
Well, have you envisioned that moment when you get that phone call from a team and get that opportunity to walk across the stage? Is that something you've thought about at all?
Yeah, you think about it, and people tell you about it that have experienced it, but you try to prepare yourself and think what you're going to feel like, but you really don't know until I feel like you get that call and actually experience it.
You're so close to making that happen. Is that starting to sink in, just how close you are?
It will whenever the commissioner opens the draft, for sure.
Is this your first time in the
field? Are you this relaxed on the field?
No, sir. No, sir.
What is the first thing you're going to buy when you get drafted?
Probably like a steak whenever I go back to Baton Rouge or something like that. Nothing crazy.
Is this your first time inside Lambeau Field?
Yes, it is.
And your feelings right now being here on the green carpet?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The place is iconic, so for me to be able to be here, it's awesome. Thank you.